It's just.
Don't stop, pop that pussy, let me see you. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see you. Boom, boom. Let me see you.
This good ass fucking mouth, wet ass mouth, deep ass throat, deep motherfucking throat.
Me up like Suge Knight. I know that bitch want me to go for that, but I'm too rich to put my dick in that. Then hit that bitch way back, I gave her back. They love my drip.
It's just sex, and I'm in my living room watching Love and Hip Hop reunion. So if the lighting is like all over the place, it's because feel free to leave any stories, comments, topic suggestions. Everything will be posted anonymously. Today's topic is, why does brownie taste so good? Oh my god. Reasons I am single, and a lot of other people probably are single in Atlanta. Okay, a little bit about myself. Hi, I'm Brescia. I moved here from Florida. I lived in Miami for like 4 years, and then I moved to Atlanta in 2014, like late 2014. So I've been here for a little. So I've been technically single since 2014, but I was in a situationship, so that put a pause on dating. But once I got into the dating world again, this is what I found out. So according to Thrillist.com and AJC.com, Atlanta is ranked the best city for dating. So why is it so impossible for us to get in a relationship? Well, I'll tell you. First is location. I don't like to date a man that stays more than 30 minutes away from me, which is technically like in a 10-mile radius. I need to date somebody under and around a 10-mile radius. I will put a chart up in the next video so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Location is super important to me because I don't want to feel like I'm in a relationship where I'm always on a road trip to get to you. Like, especially with Atlanta traffic. You could be stuck in traffic for like 2 hours just going 30 minutes away. So I'm very mindful of location. Which brings me to my second point. Car and Uber. Ever since Uber and Lyft have become so popular, I think men have forgotten the value of having their own car. Let me just tell y'all this quick story, right? So this guy, he wanted to take me on a date, and he actually lived like not too far away from me. I told him to send me the address of the bar he wanted to go to, and he sends me the address to his apartment. So I'm wondering why is he sending me the address to his apartment? So I Googled the name of the bar. I found the bar. I go to the bar. I text him like, hey, I'm at the bar. And he's like, huh? And I'm like, yeah. He was like, I sent you the address to my apartment. And so this man says, oh, I don't have a car. I thought me sending you the address to my apartment was you picking me up and then we can go to the bar. He never said this initially. Never, ever said this initially, right? Tell me why when I put in his address to see how far away he was from the bar, this man was literally walking distance from the bar. And I'm like, bro, you couldn't even play it off and get an Uber and drive to this bar? Nah, Sway, nah. So if I have a car, I need a man with a car. It's only right. I mean, everybody has their situations, blah, 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 this and that. But if I have a car, my standard is you have to have a vehicle. Number 3, Atlanta men do not date. Their mission is to see how quick they can get sex out of you with little effort as possible. And I'm talking about they'll try to play some tricks like, oh, I stay in Buckhead. Men in Atlanta tend to want to invite you over versus taking you out. Of course, it's cheaper, but I'm just not comfortable with inviting nobody to my spot, and I don't even know your last name. I don't know nothing about you. That's the point of a date. So yeah, men don't date in Atlanta at all. Like, they definitely deliver food though. I can say that they deliver some meals to you. because they be wanting some sex out of you, I swear. The Netflix and chill thing is so literal in Atlanta. Like, niggas will immediately invite you over to smoke, to drink. First off, why are we smoking with everybody? That's my one issue with Atlanta. Everybody smokes with everybody. Like, you don't even know me. If I could circle back around to that weed point, right? So people in Atlanta tend to smoke anybody weed and just roll up with anybody. And I lived in Miami long enough to know that you don't want to smoke anybody weed and you don't want to just smoke with anybody. But y'all don't have standards. Men in Atlanta don't have standards. They don't know what they want. They just like, oh, you're a pretty girl with your shit together. You got your car. You got a place to live. Like, I want you. And it's like, is that the effort that it takes to become a baby mama? I like my men bad and bougie, which simply means bad is like, oh my God, you're so fucking fine. Oh, you're so sexy. And bougie is simply saying like, he's not impressed by every female that struts across him. Bougie, stuck up, whatever you call it. It's because he got goals, morals, and standards. So every female is not going to impress him. Every female is not going to get the time of day from him. Every female is not going to get his energy. That's the type of men I like. And men who do have standards, morals, and values in Atlanta are not ready to settle down. They are goal-driven. They are focused on laying a solid foundation. So when they do settle down, it's already put together and pieced together perfectly. And I'll never get mad at a man who's trying to get his shit together, honestly. Because I respect a man more for not dragging me along in his baggage and making sure that it's all clean and cleared than a man who just gonna throw me into the bullshit. And the final reason, I know y'all been waiting on me to say this, but height. Yes, Atlanta is full of short niggas. I'm talking about if they say they was 6 foot, that technically means they're 5'10" and they're trying to push for 6 foot. But it's a big thing. So I grew up in Florida around a lot of tall men. So I'm gonna post a picture of my brother to show y'all an appropriate height. And this is just like a bare minimum height of what I would date. But I'm so used to tall men, like this is different to me. So yes, height is the number one reason why I am single in Atlanta. But I just didn't want to throw it out there as number one because who knows, right? Right. I promise y'all I will not settle. If you are short, I cannot settle. So if you're like me and you are fed up with dating in Atlanta, try moving to a different city. Because that's what I'm thinking about doing. No, but honestly, it's no like, you're going to have to try a billion times before you find a perfect. I moved to Atlanta fresh out of a relationship with hopes that this is a black city full of black men. I could find a man. I can get a marriage going. I can get a family running. Like, I thought this city would be perfect for that. But it's just not. In conclusion, I will continue to try and date and stay open-minded and stay positive because what you give to the universe is what you get from the universe. And remember,
I just believe love just ain't for everybody. I feel that some people who's put on this earth to just be whores. They just happy, more happy being whores. Like, I ain't talking about just females. I'm talking about you got male whores and you got female whores.
So girl, I try to understand that a man is just a man, that's a dirty, dirty love.